Hi, I'm Tracy Radley and welcome to Transmission Tuesday Light Language Healing Activation, helping you on your Ascension journey, coming to you again from Australia this week. Thank you to those that have subscribed recently and those that have been with me for some time. It's really wonderful to have you here, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so if you feel aligned, as I pop videos up every week to assist you on your journey. We've got some big energies this week with Equinox and another super full moon, so just bear in mind we're getting more in depth with closures, but we're also starting and preparing for those new beginnings. And like I mentioned in last week's video, we've been preparing for some of these changes for quite some time, but just with these energies going on at the moment, we might feel a little bit of more of the intensity to clear some of our old stuff out. So if that happens, if you're triggered at another deeper level, do your best to become present in that moment and find your center point, find your balance, and not get too carried away with the emotions and the experiences, but find a center point, a balance, and just allow everything to flow through and know that it's impermanent if it's a bit challenging at this time. And in saying that, this applies to actually any time and any shift and any upgrade. We just have to keep pulling ourselves back to being present and more aware of what's actually happening, allow things to come through us and not stick to us, basically. This last week there has been some interesting energies leading up to this for myself personally. A lot of physical stuff, tiredness, needing naps, random bursts out of tears and emotions, doing some deep healing. I've been called to go in to do a lot of collective healing, and with souls in particular calling on me that I can feel and tapping into, a lot with Gaia, helping with some deeper shifts going on. So it's been a lot of big work for me this week, and obviously closing down my logical chapters in Australia as well, doing the actual physical grounded stuff. So it's been quite a busy week on a multitude of levels, with some days being completely productive on the physical side of things and practical tasks, and then others I'm just wiped out. So if you're in that, just know you're not alone, and we just ride the wave. When we can be in the flow and productive, we get so much done, and those times that we need to slow down and just let ourselves release, shift, we have to accept those too, whether our ego likes it or not. When we've got our to-do list to do, which we may not get to, it's fine. We get things done when we get things done. And just know there's always a bigger picture unfolding. What I'm going to do for you now is bring through some light language and clearing and deeper activations for heart and soul, and it's to help us release some of that stagnant energy that's getting brought up at the moment. Just remember, even though I'm recording this one now for this equinox time and this super full moon, you can come back to this anytime, because each time you're shifting layers, there's always new layers. So these activations will help you each time to shift a new level, awaken a new level, as you're ready to do it from your soul's calling to the videos. So if you want to close your eyes and open your heart, I'll bring it through for you. Ki sisimi to sisimi ki do dasan si emission sisiki ki wala sin sisimi to susimi to san sisimi ki to tavola mio san saliato sensi ito ta sun sa se ki to dasan se si wala sun sa sumake to ta sun sa samiki to ta sun sa masu sia lala sense se ki to ta sun sa samiki to ta masu se semi ito ta sun sa seleke sun sa lokasan che si wala sun sa samike ton ta sun sa samike sun ta shun ta sun vekera sanse mio sa saliketo ta sun sa maketo ta sun sa seweli ito ta sun sa elekito ta sun sa eloka sun sa sele ilala sun sa semi ito ta sun sa eleke sun sa sumake shun ta sun se kito ta sun se mi ite ta sun sa se ito na sa sen se senike sun sa semike shun shmikito ta se semike sun sa leke kiwala sun sa semiki sun sa salaka shun ta sun se mio sun sa semike sun sa semaka sun sa selekito ta sun se ilaka sun sa semaka se ulaka sanse ulaka kinaka sunsa seleke sunsa susameke tuta mio sansa leke sunsa sanake sunsa samake shunte mio sansa samake shunta sunsa maka sunse laka sante tiwala susa samaya sansa leke sunta shunte siwala sansa wala sampake de sunsa leke shunta masu salaki utata sunsa sanake utaka sunsa eleke ekekene sisi itata sunsa sanaki tuta masu sasamake utata sansa leke sunsa salake son salaka shante. Siwalaka sanse sele iton taso sasameketon taso sanse. Mesusasa se iloka kawala se itotaka sun tada shente shun tada de sanselaka sun salaka sun bade de sante tiwala sun saloka sun saloka sun salake sun sa masusa susa semeke sun sa salake sun sa sunaka sanse se si ita tawala sansa iloka sun sa sansa make su sansa le shenta se Mesusa samakashun tasan sasameke utan tasan se hila wasa sulaka shemia sansaleke sunsaloka sunsase mesuse mia sanse siwala sumpa shenti sunsaloka kabala sansa saleke sunta shante sansa masusa sasaneke sunta shanshalake santa mia sunsa su alaka sante shinti sunsa samaka kabala sansalake sunta shunase samaka sunsalaka shanta sansemiku tata maso sanaka sunta shante se semikitota tawala sun salaka shanta sene shante siwala sun salaka sunta shuwala sansa sewala sunta shenika sun salaka sun salaka samashe shenikita tiwala sun salaka tota sun samake tota susamake shiti shiwala sun salaka sumashata susamaka meti Tiwala sun sasulaka sun tashuna se sewala sun salaka sun tashuna sa se seleke kewala sun salamaka shante susasamaka sun salaka samaka shanta shante se sihi siwala susamake shunta sawala se semikito sha shawala sun sasamaki shunta shalawa sun sadakana kanaha. Okay, there's this week's transmission. Any comments, please pop them below. And just to let people know, I absolutely love hearing from you. However, if you email me directly, I don't always have time to respond to all the emails as much as I would like to. So if you can and you feel guided to, please pop the comments on YouTube below or on my Facebook page, because I can't always respond to the direct emails. And for people that don't feel comfortable doing that, energetically just send any gratitude or anything you want to share, send it energetically and I'll receive your message, because like I said, in the physical I don't always have the ability to respond to everyone, or not in a timely manner. So I'm really grateful to hear from you, but just to let you know, I don't always have a lot of time to be able to respond as much as I would like to. What else did I get? Something that's come up recently too with people is they're saying, transmissions are getting stronger. And obviously for me, the more I do, obviously the stronger I get anyway. But what it also is on your side is that the more you listen to the transmissions, the more you do your inner work, the more aware you become of what's actually taking place, and your sensitivity increases. So that's actually what a lot of you are experiencing, because every transmission is actually benefiting you. And depending on what it is that you need to shift is to the capacity that you can actually feel it, because the work is quite subtle, but some of you experience the entities and you can feel, they're shifting because it's quite a solid mass that's moving, so you can easily identify the shift. Whereas others, it's more on the subtle levels across different dimensions, so it's not as obvious. So just know, whatever it is for you, it's working. And what you get from one transmission is not going to be the same for the next. It depends on you as an individual and where you are at the moment, and what it is you need to let go of and what it is that you need to activate, but they're all beneficial, okay? What else do I have to say? If you're looking at or if you're aligned with what I do and you're interested in some private mentoring, I do have a couple of spaces for introductory sessions. So what that is, that's a one-on-one session, no further obligation, and we see our alignment there, and if it's to go any further, because as you know, I don't work with everyone, I move around a lot. So if you've had an inkling that you might be interested and you want to learn more and just have an experience of what it's like working with me without having to commit to the program straight up, just let me know, reach out, and we can take it from there and see if we align for the introductory session, and then again see how it flows after that. Anything else? Not quite sure, but it's saying lights are getting ignited are the words that are coming through. So maybe in with this equinox energy and these shifts that are taking place with this super full moon, because more activations are going to happen, there's going to be more people waking up, more of those realizations are going to take place, and I feel like more people are going to be stepping into their power and getting out there in their healer role, in their leader role, whichever way they bring that through. So when you align with people that you can see are stepping into that role, be as supportive as you can to help their journey become easier. It's like you would like that on your end when you're ready to make that next step. You want people that are also going to support and encourage you and recognize, sometimes it's big challenges for us to move into the smallest step and that next step for us. So it's sometimes nice to have the recognition. While it's always important that you're the only one that actually has to notice it, it is nice sometimes to get some of that positive feedback and also constructive feedback, but always send it across with love and with a positive aspect of how people can be great at what they do, and this is maybe a potential of how to move forward even further. So not sure why I'm getting told to share that, but obviously it's going to align with somebody there. So I hope you have a wonderful week. As I said, comments below, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you feel like having an introductory session with me, let me know, send me an email and we can line that one up. Okay, catch you next week.